Keith, it's me. Any word from Maureen?
No, not yet. But don't worry. Sometimes she goes off alone when she feels troubled. Always has. Always comes back. I do have an update on our conversation at Sun's Refuge, though. I'm following up on the dwarves.
Still convinced they know something about Glint's legacy?
More than ever. I came to ask Ogden in person, but it seems the Priory isn't keen on a known thief roaming their halls.
You seem fairly rehabilitated. Maybe they'll feel better if you show up with a chaperone.
Commander, a moment.
I feel
Before we go
strong.
in, there's something I need to say. All that time I spent guarding the egg, watching over Irene as a hatchling in Taria.
You raised her.
But then she had you, and it felt like she didn't need me anymore. So I stepped away.
Keith.
No, let me say this. What's coming is dangerous. Irene is terrified. I can feel it. She's going to need us. Both of us.
Then it's a good thing we're both here. Come on. Let's go have that talk with Ogden.
That's all 3 signs. I'm due for a visit.
Ogden! It's good
About time you showed up. We're going to Thunderhead Keep.
We are?
To Glint's Dragon's Blood Forge. How else are we going to kill Krautkatorik?
A new dragon's blood spear.
You lost the first one?
Not now. For Irene to destroy the Crystal Dragon, Scion and Champion must first prove themselves. There's an extension of Glint's lair protected in the mists. A refuge for her Scion. From there, you can enter her trials.
Oh, good. More trials. Why didn't you mention any of this before?
We were waiting for the signs. Glint's egg hatching, the Lich's death. And the sands of Glint's hourglass have begun to glow. Her Scion's already in the refuge. Go to Irene, complete the trials. I'll get the word out and meet you at Thunderhead Keep with the Pact.
Eat my dust!
Are those Glint's remains?
Maureen, we haven't thought much about all this from your perspective, have we? This legacy killed your mother, killed your brother, and that vision of it killing you. But I know one thing for certain. Glint would never tell you to do this if there was no hope.
You're not alone. We'll all be with you. This isn't only on your shoulders. Well, if you're both ready... Go ahead. I'll wait for you.
Welcome, Scion and Champion. If you're here, the final confrontation with Krakatoric is imminent. Hope can be powerful, but also dangerous. You must prove that you can strike as one. A better world is waiting to be born. My followers and I developed the resonance crystals that made possible the dragon's blood spear. Creating the crystals, forging the spear, these acts required the channeling of powerful magic. You will see, Scion, that absorbing magic comes naturally. But the power, its temptations, they exact a price. Champion, this magic is powerful and dangerous. Share the burden so she can absorb it.
Time to bust some heads. Eat my dust!
Good. Power has many uses, Scion. By choosing to share it and heal wounds, you strengthen your bond with mortals. Remember that bond. As the power grows, so will the dangers and the temptations. More powerful still, and more dangerous. Well done. When elder dragons gorge on magic with abandon, the world falls out of balance. We have no choice but to act. To use power responsibly is to know when and how to share it, and when not to use it at all. Now, can continue to the next trial. Grand magic must be captured and stored before it can be used to your advantage. The crystal before you will absorb magic released by branded creatures.
It's working!
Good. Now you shall see how this captured magic can be put to use. Kralkatorrik and his minions share a common resonance. This strength can also be a weakness. With the right resonance, crystal can not only be broken, but molded, shaped.
Okay, Aurene. Let's charge these crystals. You know what to do. Dust.
Stand and try again, champion. You must not fail. Remember, the Scion cannot succeed without you.
You're kidding, right? You got me! There's one to remember me by!
Champion, focus on your link with the Scion. Channel her power, and together you can direct the crystal's magic. Now you see how we forged a weapon capable of piercing Kralkatorrik's armor. The Dragon's Blood Spear. Experience for yourself the power of the Dragon's Blood Spear.
That's how it's done. Yeah, that'll do.
Use this knowledge in the battle ahead. Forge weapons and strike your enemies. Now, proceed to the final trial. Kralkatoric's strength is absolute, his will inexorable. In him you will meet your greatest fears. Summon courage.
Aurene, wait! We need to work together!
Scion, you fear what Kralkatoric might make of you. Champion, you fear for her survival and the world's. Help one another. Find courage together.
Aurene, don't be afraid. I'm right here with you.
You must like pain.
That's not you, Aurene, and it never will be. Oh, that had to hurt!
You've done well. Defeated your worst fears made manifest. Remember, work together, fight together, and triumph together. Now, I have a gift of understanding for each of you. Scion, my beloved child, There are things about Ascension that can only be expressed between dragons. Champion, come forward and learn how this long journey began. With you, Champion, I share my true legacy and Kralkatorric's greatest secret. He foresaw the possibility of a world at peace. A world without strife between dragons and mortals. A world without him. It terrified him. He demanded I help prevent it from coming to pass. But where he saw doom, I saw a gift to the world. I believe in this future, this fragile, powerful hope. But what my daughter must do will seem impossible to her. You must carry that hope for her. Now, leave this place. I will open the way to Thunderhead Keep. Use the Dragon's Blood Forge, arm your allies for the battle of their lives, and face the Crystal Dragon.
I knew you'd have your hands full, but I didn't think it would take 2 days.
2 days? It felt like a fraction of that.
Aurene, you feel different.
I think we both are. We passed the trials, ready as we'll ever be.
Then let's go. They're waiting for us at Thunderhead Keep. There's our way out.
Eat my dust!
What is...
Nice gear.
Balthazar. I can feel him.
Ah, right. You haven't met Aurene in person.
I never expected to feel his presence again. And in a dragon.
She's very special,
dragon.
That's enough. Next time,
I'll let you all get acquainted while I track down Ogden. Eat my dust! Bringing the pain!
Commander, I take it the trials went well.
Look at this place! Glint's secret forge under an ancient dwarven keep!
I've seen better.
Logan's here with the Pact. Same with Rox and the Omicron. Saida, too. She gave us a ride after I filled her in. The whole crew's gearing up for Kralkatorrik.
Do I hear singing coming from the forge?
The Zephyrite Choir, an integral part of the forging process. My people built this place, but the Zephyrites and Exalted have cared for it since the days of Glint.
Hope everything still works. We've got an army to equip with Dragon's Blood weapons.
Speak to the Forge Master, Helena. She'll get you started.
Taimi, how are you feeling? You look a little tired.
See? I told you. You need to rest. Tell her, Commander. She never listens to me.
She's doing fine, thanks. Gorik, why don't you update the commander on our progress, huh?
We've been using the data from the tracker.
It's giving us way more than we expected. Kralk's vitals, the magic he's channeling, plus all the tracking data. We're seeing him take real damage from Glint's army, and every time we slam one of his rifts shut.
Good. Gods know we want him as weak as possible before we face off.
We were also able to evacuate several villages before his minions broke through.
Every time you get the word out, you two are saving lives.
We three.
Scion and champion. We've waited a long time for this.
Forge Master, heard you can arm us to fight an Elder Dragon.
Indeed. The Dragon's Blood Forge is ready, but we will need a special oil to quench the weapons, or they'll shatter. The dredge extracted on the ice floe to the southwest. I sent your friends to retrieve some, but they haven't returned.
I'll see if I can hurry them along.
With knowledge, we will drive away evil.
I'm just saying, if we win this, it's all thanks to my nest-building abilities.
Booze.
So this
Water?
is how the world ends.
Scouting reports ready, Commander, whenever you want it. Scouting reports ready, Commander, whenever you want it.
Shocked to see you highborns.
Commander, want to know what the Priory knows? Robon's heading an archaeological dig from this location. I suspect he'll need help. The Deldrimor ruins are richly historical, but under constant attack. Until we hold them, we can't send people in. We've also located a number of sealed dwarven tombs in what we believe to be the Keep's catacombs. Here's a place the Dredge call Sorrow's Cave. We haven't explored far in this direction.
Nice gear.
Commander, the oil vats are sealed with brand crystals. And even if they weren't, Varya here seems disinclined to share.
We lost half our people to the brand. Our rigs, too. And now you want what little oil we have left?
We want the same thing, Varya. One less Kralkatorrik in the world. I could crack the brand crystals off your vats and equipment. Would that make you feel a bit more generous?
It might.
Eat my dust!
The pump's blocked too. A dragon!
It's Aurene! She's on our side.
Thanks, Aurene, but we don't want Kralkatorrik's attention just yet. Maybe head back underground. Check on Taimi for me.
Oh yes, by all means, check on Taimi! Ugh!
Well, Varya, where do we stand?
You kept your word. I'll give you what we can spare. If your friends can get our rigs running again, there'll be more.
We'll make sure the oil gets to the Forge Master.
Commander, once you've got oil, we'll need a new weapon mold. Forge Master Helena says the old one cracked. She suggests we talk to the dwarves. Roban's around, but he's just ahead, so here's Ogden.
What do I... Hello?
Ogden, we need a new mold for casting the weapons. Any ideas?
There's Frodak Steelstar. Never met him, but the Dragon's Blood Spear was his pride and joy. He'd know.
Sounds like just the dwarf. Where can I find him?
Well, he's dead. But that never stopped you before. Might be a clue in his tomb. Have a look, and take notes for me.
Around in there. Leave my stuff alone!
Excuse me. Do you know where I can find the tomb of Frodak Steelstar?
You found it. What do you want?
I'm looking for a mold. I need to cast some weapons to kill Kralkatorrik.
Are you? What happened to the first spear we made? Oh, right. You broke it. Yeah, that's right. I know who you are. Word gets around. Ghosts gossip. Not a lot else to do in the mists. You know. You know.
I do. So can you help me?
I could if I could go in my own damn tomb. Because there's ravens in their treasure place. I can hear you!
So you're saying there's another mold in there I can take?
You bet your dragon-killing boots. Here, take this plate. You'll need it to get inside. You're in for it now, pal! Plenty more handy stuff in these ruins, by the way. But plenty of locked gates, too. And some of the ghosts around here are real jerks. Always moving the damn plates around.
Good to know.
big troll! Squidman!
You must like pain.
I feel strong. Nice gear. All right. We have oil and we have a mold.
Then you're ready to cast the first weapon. Bring the mold to the quenching pools. Good. The Zephyrite choir you hear will vibrate the crystal at the proper frequency. When you and the Scion release the crystal's resonance, the raw material will become malleable. Last time, we used a shard from Kralkatorik's body. Now we shall use brand crystals from the dragon's minions.
Aurene, you're up. Same as in the trials.
Keep Squid from shining!
Now for the fun. Ah, you see a hint of what will emerge. Only a shape for now, and rough. But the promise of beauty is there. Almost done. Get ready to quench the weapon. Now, quench it in the pool. A fine weapon, worthy of Glint's forge.
Glad you approve. Now to try it out on the Branded.
I'll have more waiting for you when you return.
Light of Deldrimore! Oh, close enough. Next time, bigger, shiny.
The Priory put me here to scout the area. Got findings if you want them.
Anyone seen Zafira?
Not since we got here.
Said she had something important to do.
Okay. Let me know when she gets back.
Timmy, you there?
No, you rest. What is it?
Gorik, Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Well, we are seeing ghosts appear for no obvious reason. But they're not hostile, so technically, yes, strange, but fine.
Huh. Well, I tested the new spears. Not as powerful as the original, but they'll do if we make enough for everyone.
I'll check with the Forge Master and run the numbers.
We are on it!
Just saw another ghost. Starting to look like Ascalon around
Eat
here.
my dust!
If they're all coming here, there's got to be something seriously wrong on the other side.
Commander, dire news from Glint. Our forces are scattered. We can't hold out any longer. Kralkatorrik has entered the domain of the lost. He's devouring everything in his path, destroying or scattering the dead.
Explains all the ghosts. How bad is it gonna get?
He's wounded. We've done real damage. But now he's feeding again, regaining power. If this keeps up...
So, pretty bad. Got it. Thanks for everything you've done. The rest is up to us.
So you're saying the new weapons are weak?
Weaker compared to the original. Precision is paramount. But we will have more.
Based on Taimi and Gorik's numbers, we'll need a week, maybe 2, to cast enough weapons for everyone.
Gives us time to figure out how and where to stage the fight.
Turns out that's time we don't have. Kralkatorrik beat back Glint's army. Now he's gorging on the domain of the lost.
Oh no. That explains the surge we're seeing in our readings.
So, what do we...
It's a rift.
Here? Underground?
He's getting stronger by the minute! All bets are off!
Storm spreading. Is that normal?
Definitely not normal. It's shielding the Rift Stalker.
We have to draw it out the storm. Fall back to the high ground.
Armored up.
You're kidding, right?
Another rift. More branded incoming.
Protect the crystal. We lose it, the forging stops.
Help me, please.
You're kidding, right?
Aurene can charge up crystals with magic?
Aurene's full of surprises. Brace yourselves. I'm going to release it.
Whoa! That did the trick.
But the brandstorm is still there. It's still spreading.
Aurene branded over it.
Oh no, I was worried about this.
About what?
That as she becomes more powerful, Aurene may exhibit behaviors more typical of her species.
You mean our dragon might start acting like a dragon?
Stop it, you're upsetting her.
She was trying to protect us. She does something new and suddenly you don't trust her?
She just branded the ground we're standing on. We're lucky she didn't kill anyone.
And in case it slipped anyone's mind, she's Kralkatorric's granddaughter.
Will you all be quiet? She's trying to tell us something. It's all right. Speak through me. I am not him.
Wow.
Oh, good. Another dragon that can corrupt Sylvari.
Kaith, are you...
Oh, I'm me. We were right. She does need both of us. Now I know what my role is. And it's... humbling.
I thought dragon minions couldn't be corrupted by other dragons. Is it 'cause her egg absorbed Mordremoth's magic? How—
Taimi, it's all right. She asked, and I accepted. This isn't corruption. It's connection. Now, if we could get back to our actual dragon problem.
Yeah, but if he's getting stronger by the minute, so much for forging weapons for a week. We need to hit him now. But how and where?
Why not here? That resonance crystal absolutely annihilated his minions. If we can lure him here and pin him down somehow, we can use the crystals against him too.
We also have the new spears. Haul some ballistae in here and we'd have dragon's blood artillery. But how do we draw him in?
If Aurene gets his attention, he won't be able to resist. She's a threat. He wants her dead.
That's the lure, but we still have to pin him down. And a handful of minions is not the same as an elder dragon.
In theory, the intensity of those crystals could be focused and amplified.
Yes! That's how dredge weapons work! I bet we can use their sonic amplifying tech to do the same thing! Commander, if you can get the dredge to tell you how to boost the power, I know Gorik and I can make it work.
Okay, get your people ready. We've got a trap to set.
That looks valuable.
What's it like, Kaith? What's she like?
Like... sunlight. Does that make sense? I can feel her love for you. Her trust. It's so intense, it's almost painful. You're where she draws her strength from. Her duty weighs on her. But there's hope, too. An ocean of it. For everything and everyone. It's overwhelming. Glint was right. Aurene needs us. And the world needs her.
Let's do right by both of them.
We've faced long odds before. I should know. I've won a small fortune betting on them. But just to be clear, you do know this plan is insane. Let's say bold. I'll admit you do have a way of pulling off the unlikely. But still, insane.
Logan, this isn't how we thought things would go. Any concerns about your people?
We didn't expect to confront Kralkatorrik this soon, but we'll be ready. I'll talk to the General about moving those ballistae inside.
What's that look, Raitlock?
You know, Commander. Back then we had the original spear, not a bunch of knockoffs. I know we had to destroy it, but sure would come in handy about now.
Don't remind me.
Bright side, this time we've got you and Aurene. I'd trust you over some stupid spear any day.
Gonna be up close and personal with an Elder Dragon. Maybe we live, maybe not. But I can't stop thinking about Taimi.
I know. She's hurting. But she's strong. She wants you focused on this fight. Besides, Gorik's really stepped up for her. She's annoyed, but underneath I think she's grateful.
Sometimes Bug Boy's hard to take. But other times, I could hug him.
Gorik, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you looking out for Taimi.
She's who I have left. And she's an excellent scientist. I've come to value her.
So, tell me about this idea for the resonance crystals.
Same idea as forging dragon's blood weapons, only instead of a few brand shards, we're breaking down a whole dragon. We just need to figure out how to boost the resonance output, which is where the dredge come in. Charge them up, make them sing, and they'll hit Kralk right in the resonance frequencies.
New plan. We're luring Kralkatorrik here. We're gonna pin him down and hit him with everything we've got.
Here? But that could destroy the forge. Glint herself cast weapons in these halls.
I know. But Taimi thinks dredge tech can amplify your crystals to really hurt him. Even give us a shot at killing him. And if we succeed, it'll be because of the work done here. If we don't...
You make a fair point. I shall speak to your friend about her idea.
Change of plans, Varya. We're going to lure Kralkatorrik into the forge and kill him.
Into the forge? Commander, I said I'd help you and I meant it. But I can't ask my people to be a part of something like that.
I understand. You've suffered enough. But any idea how we could focus sonic resonance against, say, an Elder Dragon?
I think the reflector dishes on our tanks work like that, but I've got no one who can tell you how. We lost our engineers to the Branded. Our tanks, too. They're scattered across the ice flow.
Commander, if you give me some samples, I can reverse engineer them. Assuming a little damage, 3 should do it.
Better take some oil with you. It's highly flammable. Could be useful in dismantling the tanks.
Thanks, Varya. Get your people to shelter when the dragon comes. Keep them safe.
Eat my dust!
My great-grandfather told us about taking over the land. The dwarves.
This is hard.
Can't breathe.
Come! Light up down for more big shiny! Shiny equals big joy! Skletma!
Oh, that had to hurt! Ready for action. Eat my dust! I need healing. Seriously.
Timmy, how are things coming along?
Great. Everyone's setting up. And Aureen's helping turn out Dragon's Blood weapons faster than I would have thought possible.
Fantastic. So, listen, I need you to be my eye in the sky. So you're gonna sit up nice and high above the fight, okay?
Alfred, not you too. Do not try to keep me out of this fight. I'm not helpless.
I know, that's not what I'm saying. I need someone to give me a bird's eye view on Krauk once he gets here. It's vital.
If you say so.
Must dig through pain! No one keeps Squid from Shiny! Vito Deldrimore! Oh, close enough. Next time, bigger shiny.
Commander, I have a suggestion for, how did you put it, pinning down the dragon.
I'm all ears.
This facility backs up on a mountain range, yes? What if I were to set charges to bring those mountains down on Kralkatorrik?
Well, that's inspired. Put a team together. Saida can take you up.
Perfect. You'll be hearing from me.
Oh, that had to hurt!
You there, Commander?
Go ahead, Saida.
Your prickly friend passed on your request. And you know me. I never miss a chance to blow up a mountain. Canuck is rounding up volunteers, but we have a problem here at the dock. Kralkatorrik's Brandstorm took down the other airship, the one carrying Canuck's detonators.
That's inconvenient. I'll drop off these reflector dishes and be right there.
We'll get these to the Forge Master, Commander.
My Yvonne and I were going to live by hard work and the joy of fully expressed ideals.
Canucks detonators are still on board. My Corsairs are skittish about all the branded. Can't say I blame them.
I'll take care of it.
Your friend owes you one. Hope his crazy idea works.
It will. Don't worry about us. Just get his team in place, then stay clear.
And miss broadsiding an Elder Dragon? We're stuffing our cannons with brand crystals. The fleet's gonna hit him with a full barrage on his way in. We'll soften him up, Commander. You just be ready for the big son of a script.
I'll head back now.
Your sir and friends examine the dishes you collected from the dredge.
See? I'm fine!
I shall modify the crystals to their specifications. It's a fascinating concept and a daring plan.
Let's see if it works. Canuck, your team have those explosives set and ready to go?
Just the finishing touches now.
Love the positivity, but wrap it up, please.
Ah, Commander, welcome. Captain Thackeray and the others are waiting for you just beyond the mess hall.
Hear me, Cormyr. I call upon you with sincere heart and clear intention. Guide my aim to strike deep and true. Guide my shield to protect every ally at my side. Oh, Cormir, fortify my spirit. Let me meet my end, shining with your glorious light.
Northeastern ramparts. Remember to grab a meal in the mess hall before you move out.
Commander, I whipped up something special to feed the troops. Want a taste?
Just like old times, eh, Redlock?
Let's hope not.
Okay, between the fleet's cannons and Canuck dropping a mountain on him, Krauk should already be hurting when he shows. Aurene will keep him busy while I trigger the resonance crystals, starting here. That should stun him and buy me time to get to the second crystal, where we hit him again. Bram's team holds the third until I can get there, and we trigger the final blast. Okay. I think we're actually ready. Everyone, listen up. We'd all love to have more time to prepare for this. We don't have that luxury. But the truth is, we don't need it. Kralkatorrik seems invincible, but he himself had a vision, a prophecy of a world without him. We have everything we need. He's hurting, half out of his mind. We're going to lure him right where we want him. And then we're going to make his vision a reality. Glint believed in us. I believe in you. And together, we're going to save the world and kill the Crystal Dragon. To your posts!
Commander, I have modified the resonance crystals with the dredge technology. They are ready.
None of this would be possible without your work. We won't forget it.
It has been my honor. Kaith and Aurene await you in the auditorium.
icicles in places that shouldn't have icicles. Doesn't the cold bother you?
Thinking about home keeps me warm. Honey on toast, hot soup. Mmm. What's your home like?
Golden sand dunes. So warm, you could fall asleep standing up.
Can you remember what it smells like?
Hey, Doliacs. Try palm fronds.
Doing better?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
All I can think about is dying before dawn. I can't do this.
A Doliac could fall on you tomorrow, but that wouldn't help your family. Dying in battle might. You could live to be an old man, but if the cost was your little sister's lives, would you pay it?
No. You're right. I can do this.
What do you want?
How's she doing?
She's afraid, but she's ready to enter the mists and draw Kralkatorrik here. I know, but you trust us, don't you?
A lot's hanging on this. It's a heavy weight to carry. But you and I are carrying it together. Scion and Champion, right? Okay, Aurene. It's time.
This feels familiar.
We've got a massive storm out here. Just blew in out of nowhere.
Saida, do you...
Commander! Oh my gosh. He's here! He's here now!
All ships, fire! Fire! Commander, brace yourself!
Has he always been this...
Alchemy is huge!
Come on! Blow the charges! Now!
With pleasure!
Okay, just like before, I channel her power.
He's focused on Aurene, Commander! Time for you to do your thing!
There! On his neck! Focus your assault on that wound!
That actually worked.
It sure did! According to this data, he's weakening. Disoriented. Wow, he's really hurting.
Good. Keep it coming.
You're kidding, right?
You're kidding, right?
Aurene says it's working. We're breaking him. She says hit him again. Harder.
Okay, I'm heading for the second crystal.
Commander, come here. Aurene says she can use the ley lines to help you get across.
Commander, are you flying over the dragon?
Look out! He's trying to push in further.
Whoa! Aurene just grounded Kralk to the wall! Better get to that second crystal, quick!
It's a whipper! Take it down!
They're draining the crystals!
We've got to kill them closer to the crystals. That'll recharge them. Saphira! Right on time!
Set your arms! Prophecies don't fulfill themselves!
You're kidding, right? Oh, that had to hurt!
Looks like we have a bigger problem.
Running out of endurance. Crystal's charged again. Okay, everyone. Hit him hard, just like before. Eat my dust. Healing. Seriously. I need healing. Seriously. blast crystal. Keep the Branded off this one.
Take all the time you need.
Seriously? Another way around. I don't have enough energy. Damn, this way's blocked too.
We're running out of alternative routes.
When Sapphira said take your time, she didn't mean take your time!
Look at the data. It's really working. Kralkatorrik is finally going to die.
Keep going, Commander! That last crystal should really clobber it!
No good. We're trapped.
Stop our branded comrades from hurting anyone else!
Varia! Thought you were fresh out of tanks.
What can I say? You inspired us to liberate one. If you fail, we all die. And the spirit of revolution dies with us. Go!
About time, Commander. Let's ring this dragon's bell one last time.
You're on. Refreshing. You're kidding, right?
We just saw a surge of Zaitan's energy from Kralkatorrik.
Here we go again.
Remember when enemies stayed dead after you killed them? Good times.
Refreshing.
his attention.
Behind me! I can shield us! Told you I could.
I'll help Brad. It's up to you, Commander. Go finish this.
Break him apart piece by piece if I have to!
Energy level surging!
Take that! Eat my dust!
Watch out! Don't let him hit you!
Until next time.
Help me, please! Help me, please! A little help.
Watch out! Don't let him hit you!
A little help.
Watch out! Don't let him hit you!
Breathe.
Leave me be!
You are not getting away from me!
Energy level surging!
You're kidding, right?
Kralkatorrik is... He's just... leaving!
What's happened?
Is everyone in one piece over there?
Hello?
I don't understand. There was a vision. A promise that we'd win.
Commander. Oh, spirits. We thought...
Where is she? Your flowers.
She's gone.
What do we do now?
I don't know.
All done.
Thank you.